HowExpert publishes how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts and now AI. What's up, guys? This is BJ Min, the author of the book How to Make Money with Ebooks, Six-Figure Internet Marketer, and Internet Marketing 101. Go get my books out there. And the publisher and founder of HowExpert, which publishes how-to guides on all topics from A to Z, okay, by everyday experts and now AI. And I'm about to publish my next book, almost a 300-page book about the topic of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, introducing you. This next book, HowExpert Guide to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the ultimate handbook for mastering techniques, developing strategies, and embracing the BJJ lifestyle by HowExpert. Go check it out, guys, behind the scenes. Here's the book. I'll show you the table of contents in a second. If you're interested in how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts, not ghostwriters, but real-life everyday experts, and quality AI books, go check out HowExpert.com. Click on the link, and you'll be led to the Amazon page like this. It has 400. I have published over 400 books on all topics from A to Z. Okay. Recently, just published a book about antiques and collectibles a few days ago. Another one about stand-up comedy. Another one about freestyle rapping. Also, core categories like education, financial freedom, world history, cloud spotting, unique topics, personal development, dating and relationships, business and entrepreneurship, health and fitness, unique topics like stone skipping, evangelism, eternal impact, jobs and careers, Los Angeles, San Gabriel Valley, and more books by clicking on this link below the video on Amazon and all the platforms out there. Google, Kobo, Apple, all the platforms as an ebook, paperback book, hardback book, and audiobooks on Audible and Spotify. If you want to learn how to self-publish your own dream book, because people say they want to publish at least one book before they die, right? I can teach you how to do that. Go get my online course. It's a do-it-yourself online course at publishersystem.com. I'll show you step-by-step how to self-publish your own dream book of your own. You can write your own life memoir about your life. Okay, you can pass it down. And I teach you from real life experience as an author or best-selling author for my book, How to Make Money with Ebooks, and the publisher of over 500 titles altogether, 400 nonfiction books published, and 100 short story fiction published on Amazon. So you're going to get real life experience, not just from theory, but from someone with real life experience as an everyday person just like you. Go get my online course at publishersystem.com. If you need help, more than just a course, you do the writing for your book, but you don't know the technicalities. You need help with that. Formatting the book, designing the book, getting the ISBN, submitting the book to all the major platforms, turning it into an ebook, paperback, hardback, audiobook. How do you do that? Go get my done-for-you service and coaching program at ebookborn.com. I can help turn your book into an ebook, a paperback book, a hardback book, and audiobook. Or if you need more help, I can help do the writing for you by AI or a real-life freelancer. I can get your design done for you with my design team. I can get your Amazon ads done for you and maintained for you by my team behind the scenes. Or if you want just consulting and coaching, I can get you up to 1 hour coaching, on and so forth. Okay. So moving on, let's talk about this next book, HowExpert Guide to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the ultimate handbook for mastering techniques, developing strategies, and embracing the BJJ lifestyle. Let me read the description real quick. I'm going to publish it on Amazon, on Kobo, on Barnes & Noble, on Google, Ingram Spark, which reaches out to tens of thousands of retailers out there as a paperback and hardback book, and Shopify doing direct selling. Again, if you want to learn how to do this yourself, go to my website, publishersystem.com. I show you how to do this step-by-step more in detail. Okay, Shopify as well as Apple. I already purchased the ISBN behind the scenes. I'm documenting the journey from the official website by Bowker called myidentifiers.com. Okay, and behind the scenes, where I get the image, I got it from shutterstock.com. Okay, I just want to show you proof. Here are my real downloads. This is the image I downloaded. As you can see, you have already downloaded this item under a standard license. Again, just to show proof to the platforms. I did purchase the item, okay? The image, okay? And behind the scenes, I was working with my designer just right now. I had different versions of the cover. I was thinking about going with this one or this one or this one or this one or this one. I said, let's go with this one, okay? I said, we'll go with this one. There's some other images on deposit photos as well, but I like the one in Shutterstock for right now. I ran out of using all the images for this month for deposit photos, so I had to use Shutterstock. So the final image, shout out to my designer, fantastic. HowExpert Guide to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the ultimate handbook for mastering techniques, developing strategies, and embracing the BJJ lifestyle, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu lifestyle. Okay, so let me read the quick description for you behind the scenes, and then I'll go into the table of contents real quick. If you're looking to master Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, develop winning strategies, and embrace the BJJ lifestyle, then HowExpert Guide to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is your ultimate resource. This comprehensive guide covers everything from the rich history of BJJ and foundational principles to advanced techniques and competition strategies. By the way, this is the book not just with text, but I also included images, the best images I can find on platforms like Shutterstock and Photos to demonstrate the techniques, the submission techniques like Kimura, all those things, armbar inside the book, okay? And most likely, I will probably update with better, even more images over time, okay? As long as this book is selling and you guys like it, I'll add more images per technique as best as I can over time, okay? But please be aware, I do have limits on the amounts of images I can use per month. That's why over time, I'll slowly add images. But right now, I got about 30 images, about 25 good solid images, okay? Including about 300 pages in text. Chapter descriptions, the origins and evolution of BJJ. Discover the history and global impact of BJJ from Japanese Jiu-Jitsu roots to the Gracie family. Number 2, originally it came from Japan, Jiu-Jitsu, and then the Gracie family, Brazilian Gracie family, they modified it into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Number 2, core principles and philosophy. Learn essential principles of leverage, control, and mindset in BJJ. 3, choose the right academy and gear. Get practical advice on selecting the best BJJ academy, gearing up, and understanding key etiquette. Number 4, warm-up and conditioning. Explore effective warm-up routines, stretching exercises, and strength conditioning. 5, basic movement and drills. Master fundamental movements like shrimping, bridging, and break falls. Number 6, guard positions and variations. Delve into closed guard, open guard, and half guard techniques. 7, top control and dominance. Learn to maintain mount, side control, and knee on belly positions. And by the way, whatever type of martial arts you're in, I highly recommend every martial artist to at least get this book or at least study Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the basic techniques, because if you don't know martial arts, UFC 1, Ultimate Fighting Championship 1. I was a kid at the time, but I remember watching it for 4 UFCs in a row or 3 UFCs in a row. People thought it was going to be karate that was going to win, or boxing, or sumo wrestler. No, it was a skinny, lanky guy named Royce Gracie. He was like 6 feet tall, but only like 170 pounds or whatever. But he won. He beat every single one with these weird things that they never seen back in the days. It was called, that's how the world got introduced to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. After that, every single martial artist from every single style started learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as part of their fighting style. So it is an essential key to success as a mixed martial artist. So I highly recommend everyone learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as part of your fighting routine. And get this book. This book will teach you everything that you need to know about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques, okay? Number 8, fundamental submission techniques. Develop your submission game with chokes, joint locks, and leg locks. 9, effective sweeps and reversals. Enhance your sweeps and reversals with techniques like the scissor sweep. Number 10, advanced guard techniques. Advance your guard game with De La Riva, Spider Guard, and X Guard. 11, guard passing techniques. Master guard passes like the over-under, tornado, and knee slice. 12, escapes and defense mechanisms. Escape, mount, and side control, and defend against submissions. 13, advanced submission techniques. Explore advanced chokes, joint locks, and leg locks. 14, fluid transitions and flow drills. improve fluidity with drills, linking techniques and transitions. 15, competition strategies and tactics. Prepare for tournaments with strategies for gi and no gi competition. 16, effective training methods. Optimize training with solo and partner drills. 17, physical conditioning for BJJ. Enhance conditioning with strength, flexibility, and cardio exercises. Mental preparation and focus, an important mindset. Develop mental toughness with goal setting and visualization. 19, real world self-defense applications. Apply BJJ to the real world self-defense scenarios. 20, BJJ for law enforcement and military. Explore techniques for control and non-lethal force. 21, empowering women through BJJ. Empower women with confidence building and self-defense techniques. 22, the culture and community of BJJ. Immerse in the BJJ community, understanding etiquette and the build system. 23, nutrition and diet for practitioners. Fuel training with nutritional advice and diet plans. 24, injury prevention and recovery. Prevent and manage injuries with effective strategies. 25, the continuing evolution of BJJ. Stay updated on innovations and future trends in BJJ. 26, BJJ and popular culture. Discover BJJ's influence in media and stories of famous practitioners. People who are ultimate fighters, they have become actors as well. I remember that, I forgot his name, but he's one of the champions of the bald head guy. Caucasian champion back in the days. He was in several movies, I believe. 27, glossary of BJJ terms. Reference essential BJJ terminology with a comprehensive glossary. 28, recommended reading and viewing. Expand your knowledge with the curated list of books, documentaries, and online resources. 29, BJJ organizations and competitions. Connect with your key BJJ organizations and major competitions. 30, conclusion. Reflect on your BJJ journey and importance of continuous learning and personal growth. If you're ready to take your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills to the next level and embrace a transformative journey, then access HowExpert Guide to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu today and start mastering the art of BJJ. This essential handbook will help you become the best version of yourself on and off the mat. HowExpert publishes how-to guides on all topics from A to Z. Visit HowExpert.com to learn more. Let's check out the book behind the scenes. Okay, let me just show you behind the scenes, the table of contents. Okay, let me just show you. I like to double check this live behind the scenes just to see if I make any mistakes. I could correct it later on. Okay, Chapter 1, the origins and evolution of BJJ. 1.1, the Japanese Jiu-Jitsu roots. Again, this is 298 pages, very thorough, very organized, very structured, comprehensive, all about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, okay? 1.2, the Gracie family and BJJ's birth. 1.3, global spread and influence. And each chapter has a chapter review, as you can see right here. Chapter 2, core principles and philosophy. 2.1, the gentle art using leverage and technique. 2.2, the position before submission, control hierarchies. 2.3, the mindset, discipline, respect, and continuous growth. Part 2, getting started. Okay. Part 1, by the way, the foundations of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Part 2, getting started. Chapter 3, choosing the right academy and gear. 3.1, selecting a BJJ academy. 3.2, essential gear and equipment. 3.3, BJJ etiquette and rules. Chapter 4, warm-up and conditioning. 4.1, importance of warm-ups. 4.2, stretching and flexibility exercises. 4.3, strength and conditioning for BJJ. Part 3, essential techniques and movements. Chapter 5, basic movements and drills. 5.1, stance and posture. 5.2, shrimping, bridging, and rolling. 5.3, break falls and safety techniques. Chapter 6, guard positions and variations. 6.1, closed guard, control and submissions. 6.2, open guard, variations and transitions. 6.3, half guard, defense, sweeps, and attacks. Chapter 7, top control and dominance. 7.1, mount, attacks and maintenance. 7.2, side control, transitions and submissions. 7.3, north-south, control and offensive options. 7.4, knee on belly, pressure and movement. Chapter 8, fundamental submission techniques. 8.1, chokes, such as rear naked choke, guillotine, cross collar. 8.2, joint locks, armbar, kimura, Americana. 8.3, leg locks, straight ankle lock, heel hook, toe hold. Part 4, intermediate techniques and strategies. Chapter 9, effective sweeps and reversals. Again, this is for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. As you can see in part 4 is about intermediate. Chapter 9, effective sweeps and reversals. 9.1, scissor sweep. 9.2, flower sweep. 9.3, hip bump sweep. 9.4, butterfly guard sweeps. Chapter 10, advanced guard techniques. 10.1, De La Riva guard, entries and sweeps. 10.2, spider guard, grip control and attacks. 10.3, X guard, control and transitions. 10.4, lasso guard, creating and maintaining control. Chapter 11, guard passing techniques. 11.1, over underpass, pressure and control. 11.2, tornado pass, speed and precision. 11.3, knee slice pass, breaking through defenses. 11.4, hold on one second. 11.4, leg drag pass, establishing dominance. Chapter 12, escapes and defense mechanisms. 12.1, mount escapes, upa, elbow escape. 12.2, side control escapes, shrimping underhook escape. 12.3, submission defenses, timing and technique. 12.4, transitioning from defense to offense. Part 5, advanced techniques and tactics. Chapter 13, advanced submission techniques. 13.1, advanced chokes, bow and arrow, loop choke, Ezekiel choke. 13.2, advanced joint locks, omoplata, omoplata, wrist lock. 13.3, advanced leg locks, knee bar, calf slicer, heel hook variations. Chapter 14, fluid transitions and flow drills. 14.1, linking techniques, fluid movement strategies. 14.2, positional transitions, guard to mount, etc. 14.3, flow drills, enhancing coordination and reflexes. Chapter 15, competition strategies and tactics. 15.1, understanding points and scoring systems. 15.2, gi versus no gi strategies. 15.3, preparing for tournaments, mental and physical training. Part 6, training, conditioning, and development. Chapter 16, effective training methods. 16.1, solo drills, building strength and conditioning, and coordination, 16.2, partner drills, technique and resistance training. 16.3, sparring, rolling, applying techniques in real time. Chapter 17, physical conditioning for BJJ. 17.1, strength training, building functional strength. 17.2, flexibility and mobility, essential exercises. 17.3, cardiovascular conditioning, enhancing endurance. Chapter 18, mental preparation and focus. 18.1, goal setting, short-term and long-term. 18.2, visualization and mental rehearsal. 18.3, managing stress and competition anxiety. Part 7, practical applications and self-defense. Chapter 19, real-world self-defense applications. 19.1, techniques for common attacks. 19.2, defending against the strikes. 19.3, escaping holds and grabs. If one of these tips can help you save your life, this book is worth it already. And it's not just one tip. They got tons of tips inside this book, but just one tip is more than the price of this book. So invest in this book today on all the platforms out there. 19.3, escaping holds and grabs. Chapter 20, BJJ for law enforcement and military. 20.1, control and restraint techniques. 20.2, non-lethal force application. 20.3, specialized training considerations. Chapter 21, empowering women through BJJ. 21.1, building confidence and awareness. 21.2, techniques for women's self-defense. 21.3, real-world scenarios and prevention. Chapter 22, the culture and community of BJJ. 22.1, Dojo Etiquette and Traditions. 22.2, The Belt System, Progress and Milestones. 22.3, Building and Participating in the BJJ Community. Chapter 23, Nutrition and Diet for Practitioners. 23.1, Nutritional Needs for Training and Recovery. 23.2, Weight Management and Competition Prep. 23.3, Hydration and Supplementation. Chapter 24, Injury Prevention and Recovery. 24.1, Common Injuries in BJJ and their Prevention. 24.2, Effective Rehabilitation Strategies. 24.3, Maintaining Longevity in the BJJ Practice. Part 9, The Future of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Chapter 25, The Continuing Evolution of BJJ. 25.1, Modern Innovations and Techniques. 25.2, The Impact of Mixed Martial Arts, MMA. 25.3, Future Trends in BJJ Training and Competition. Chapter 26, BJJ in Popular Culture. 26.1, Representation in Movies and Media. 26.2, Stories of Famous BJJ Practitioners. 26.3, Influence in Video Games and Literature. Part 10, Resources and References. Chapter 27, Glossary of BJJ Terms from A all the way to Z. Chapter 28, Recommended Reading and Viewing. A, Recommended Reading. B, Recommended Viewing. Chapter 29, BJJ Organizations and Competitions. A, Major BJJ Organizations. B, Prestigious BJJ Competitions. Chapter 30, Conclusion. Key takeaways. Final thoughts about the author, about the publisher, recommended resources. So there you go. This book is very thorough, as you can see, 298 pages. HowExpert Guide to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the ultimate handbook for mastering techniques, developing strategies, and embracing the BJJ lifestyle. It also contains 25 plus images to show you the techniques in thorough detail that I purchased from Shutterstock and all the image platforms out there. So go get it on all the platforms such as Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Google, and all the platforms as an ebook, paperback, hardback, audiobook, and so forth. Thanks for watching the video. Gotta go. Talk soon. Take care. HowExpert.